and welcome back to Love and Romance Tarot Readings. I'm excited for today's pick card. Today is for the singles, okay? We're going to see for single people who and what is coming towards you in love. We're going to tap into every love offer you're going to be receiving in the near future, and we shall see who is coming in for you singles. So that is our topic today. My Etsy shop, it is in the description if you would like your own private tarot reading or any of my other magical offerings, manifestation candles, custom spell work, all of that can be found there. And other than that, you can go ahead and pause the video if you need more time with the piles, and you can always pick more than one pile as well for all of my readings. So let's get to it. So for group one, we have the Finchonite crystal point, and we will be using the Sleepwalker Tarot. For group two, we have the Rose Quartz crystal point, and we will be using the Last Unicorn Tarot. For group three, we have the Tiger's Eye, and we will be using the Essential Tarot. And for group four, we have the Yellow Sunstone, and we will be using the 78 Doors Tarot for group four. So go ahead, pause the video if you still need more time, and we're just gonna jump right into it. All right, if you chose group one with the Finchonite crystal point and the Sleepwalker Tarot, this is your reading. Bottom of the deck, we got the Four of Wands. Definitely a good sign. That would be marriage energy. Wow. And as I cut the deck, we got the Wheel of Fortune. Four of Wands, Wheel of Fortune is amazing for a love reading. This is like an energy of you lucking out. Four of Wands is typically marriage energy or long-term partner energy, life partnership kind of thing as well. So that would be a great energy to have to start if you're looking for love. So let's see who is coming in Spirit for group one. Group one with the Finchonite. Please show us what and who is coming in love for group one, for the singles of group one. It definitely feels like the one is trying to find you right now. First two cards that we have out for you, we have Searching and Plugged. Plugged says tuned in, internet and connected. Searching says online, looking for info and records. Tapping into this energy, especially with that Four of Wands, Wheel of Fortune combo, I really feel like this is more spiritual than anything. The Wheel of Fortune kind of hints towards like fate, things that are meant to happen, and destiny as well. So I feel like a higher octave with this, where it's like not necessarily that someone specific is trying to find you. That could also be the case. We'll see. We'll see how this goes. But I'm feeling a strong spiritual energy with this, where it's like the one is trying to find you. Now I'm hearing that quote, what you're looking for is also looking for you. I feel like exactly what you want wants you too, and you're both kind of searching and waiting for each other, waiting for spirit to reveal where the other is. Nice. We got the Done card. It says completion and lessons learned. So I'm also getting a little bit of like, I'm seeing the Ten of Wands. Spirit is showing me the Ten of Wands, which in tarot is all about cycle completion. Typically it's heavy burdens, heavy lessons too, like the big ones. Really karmic stuff that last like years long, plural. And Spirit was just showing me that. So yeah, I feel like you've just completed a cycle. I just heard last year, so it's not even super fresh. You're already back at the start. You're back at the one. Beyond that Ten of Wands position, back at the one, full card energy, ready to start your journey, beginning a new journey kind of thing. I feel like you're beyond the super triggering stuff. I feel like you're beyond the like hard lessons of the journey, and it's like you're kind of rebuilding now, rebuilding your life, etc. All right, and it came out with the grip card. The grip card actually came out first, which is even better because the grip says anchor, chains, and weighed down. So this is like an energy of you finally completing that lesson, or you detaching from a person that's been weighing you down, holding you back, making it hard for you to tap into your next cycle, your next connection, the next phase of your journey. So a lot of releasing I'm getting for you, group 1, and then there's an energy of re-entering the dating world, re-entering something to do with you as well, like re-entering a new phase. We have love affair and karmic. Love affair says dirty little secret and down low. Karmic says third party relationship and lesson. So you could have been trapped in a third party situation and that era has ended. Oh, now I'm hearing era, almost like it may have happened multiple times. And this may have been going on for quite a while. And you're entering your committed era where you're tapped in, locked in with one person, your person, and things are going a whole lot better. Yeah, nice. We have making it official. And that's the thing about like these karmic third party situations. It's like you can't make it official with that person. Or if unfortunately you're the person who's in the connection with someone who's, you know, kind of fooling around with others outside of the connection, it can be even heavier. It can feel like even though you have that commitment, what does it mean if the other person isn't holding up their end of the bargain? So I see you finally have transmuted that and you're growing beyond that. And we have the heart chakra based connection card here that came up. So I feel like your last connections, or maybe even your last few connections, were based in other chakras, maybe the sacral, maybe the solar plexus. You gave them all the confidence in the world. You made them feel great. A lot of people say that. I don't really see it and believe it all the time, but a lot of people say that. Like I just don't like the egoic nature of I made you. But honestly, you look at some relationships and it's like, no, that person was, you could visibly see they were in a different place before they connected with this person. So it could have been that you gave, you know, someone else the confidence or a sense of self, a sense of purpose, you know, maybe even had a family with this person, had a kid with this person, but they just weren't honoring it. It's like you gave them all of the benefits of being in a relationship or with you, but they weren't reciprocating, at least not fully. Or, you know, sacral base connection would be more like we're connected on an intimate space, or this person, they could, you know, your last could have been draining your life force, your energy. So yeah, let's see what else we get here. Nice. I just love this energy coming out for you. So we have quantum leap. I love a good quantum leap moment. That's a big, huge jump. So the people who are connected to you in the past, they're no longer going to be able to have access to you. And I feel like this applies to romantic partners, of course, but I feel like they can't even contact you now with all the changes you've been making. Romantic partners, of course, but I feel this heavily with like even friends or family. Because it's just like, it's not even personal. It's just, I don't want to be associated with anything of the past. That's the vibe I get. Like, it's not that I don't like you. It's not that I don't think you were a good friend. It's not that I don't appreciate how much you were there for me, but I don't want any of this energy around me. And unfortunately, the only way that I feel like I can do that is if I just kind of jump ship and just clean it all up and start, I mean, completely over. So yeah, there may be some people who may be a little let down or disappointed by your absence, because I do see you quantum leaping, and typically a quantum leap means you're in a different physical location. So I'm seeing people lose access to you. You may be changing your number. We have letting it fizzle out and code switching. So whatever relationships aren't working at this time, singles of group 1, you're being prepared for something huge. You're being prepared like for the one type of thing. A specific person that is giving you a heart chakra based connection that you're making it official with. This person is going to be connected to a quantum leap. So like a physical location change. A lot of times with quantum leaps, you can kind of step into purpose. Quantum leaps are really good for like era type of energy where you know how you look back at your lives and you're like, this era was associated with, I went to that school, and this era was associated with that job, this era was associated with that apartment. Like, they're all different locations. And that's the energy I get here, where it's like, this person, you will likely move in with this person, or you may move and then meet this person, or this person will have you in a whole different, it's crazy how, like, we're all living lives right next to each other, but they can be totally different. Like, your next apartment door neighbor could go to totally different locations in the city than you do, and they're living a life that looks totally different because of that. It could be something like that, where it's like, maybe you're physically in the same spot, same city, same home, etc. Especially for those of you who are homeowners. Not exactly ideal to just kind of leave it all behind sometimes, but it could be a situation like that, where it's like, okay, you're linked up with your new person with this heart chakra based connection, and you're making a quantum leap, because now you're going to totally different places. Where you hang out is different, where you meet your friends are different, etc. And anything that isn't working, you're letting it fizzle out. So I can say, singles of group 1, if it's not working, if you're not feeling as passionate about it anymore, it doesn't even have to be super dramatic, like a big cycle completion or a big hurrah, a big moment. But if you're not feeling as passionate about it anymore, go ahead and allow yourself to let that fizzle out. Don't worry about reaching for the phone and keeping up appearances. Just go ahead and let that fizzle out, because that is a positive sign that the new beginning is near, which I feel like is already here. And we have the code switching card. So it looks like this is going to be a slow building connection. Not slow in the sense that it's going to go from, like, you're going to go from single to in a relationship slowly, but the flirtation with your person specifically is going to kind of grow. So I feel like you may meet this person in a non-dating format, and then it turns into romantic. So, like, say this is your banker, and obviously you're there for professional reasons. I mean, they're looking at your account. What's more personal than that? And then it turns into something more, you know, or say this is like a coworker, and then it turns into something more, something like that. Anything else from this deck, Spirit? Any other love offers? Well, people are going to be confessing their feelings to you, group 1. Yep. We got the moving fast card, ironically, as I was just talking about things kind of moving slow with this person. Not slow, but the better way to explain it is how I did, where it's more just like, you guys aren't starting off romantic, it's growing into something romantic. With the moving fast card, that's typical of a quantum leap. That's typical. Like, usually it's very fast, and you kind of just like come to one moment and you're like, oh my God, everything has changed. How have I done? How have I moved? How have I started a new job? How do I have all these new friends? I'm literally hosting a dinner party at my new house. What is happening? How did I even get here? I don't even remember moving. Typically, it's kind of like that. And we have lateral move. So this is going to be very unexpected. Okay, a lateral move is typically like, say you work at a bank, since we were talking about banks before. Say you work at a bank. A lateral move is like going from customer service to working with mortgages. It's like you're going to a different department. So this person that you're dating is going to be different than anyone you've dated before, but also still something that makes you comfortable, still someone in your universe that you're familiar with. And Spirit just showed me culture. I'm seeing all different cultures. So it's like this person could be into different things, but they're from the same culture as you, so you still feel safe with them, that kind of thing. We also have crown chakra based connection. Typically with crown chakra based connections, you can sense them before they come in. You could smell their cologne, their perfume. You could dream of them. You could see their name all over. You could have different downloads about this person before they come through. So with you guys connecting on a crown chakra level, that means that, one, you're both locked in with spirit and on your own spiritual journey. So this person could be spiritual. If that's something you're looking for in a relationship, I do feel like you'll get that with this person. But also, typically with these kind of connections, you're aware of this person before they're fully in your 3D. So if you're having those kind of signs and signals, again, that is a really good sign that this person is just about here. We have laying it all out there, equally interested in making the first move. So listen, Don't you miss out on love just because you want to be a sitting duck, okay? See, that's the thing. Like, when it's time, you'll take action. It won't feel heavy at all. So I wouldn't even worry about it. We have making the first move here. So you may be going to get yours, okay? You may be making the first move. Sometimes people just need a little push, but if you're totally against it and you really like that masculine energy, people chasing you, especially with it being a crown chakra based connection and with everything you've already been through, it's kind of like, all right, I'm not gonna, it's like when you have that breath of fresh air, that happiness after going through like a traumatic karmic cycle or something really heavy. It's like, you know what? I can really just do things that I wouldn't even normally do. It doesn't even feel heavy to me. So if you are called to make the first move, it'll kind of channel through you to the point where it won't feel heavy. So don't worry. But yeah, laying it all out there, good communication, equally interested, both of you want each other. And then we have this one, curtain call, 10 out of 10 performance, which is funny because I was getting some 10 energy seeing the 10 of wands before. And then 1010 is a heavy number, usually associated with cycle endings. That's when I see 1010 a lot, when something big is ending. I actually lived in an apartment where the leasing office was 1010 when I was going through one of the biggest pivotal moments in my life, and I didn't even notice it until like, dang, I had to be moved in at least 6 months. Like, I didn't even notice it until my lease was almost over, really. So yeah, 1010, you could be seeing that as an angel number, but it says curtain call, 10 out of 10 performance. So this is usually about someone faking. Someone may have been faking with you. If they were, they're going to be getting exposed. I'm talking friends, family. You're likely going to be seeing people's true colors, and that's just going to be more motivation and more confirmation for you to go even further towards your new beginning. So if people start cutting up and acting a fool, just know it's meant to be exposed. Spirit, tell us more for the singles of group 1. How are things happening for them? We have the Knight of Cups in reverse with the Knight of Wands. So a lot of passion and fun. Spirit is saying, I'm seeing dancing, like salsa dancing, which is so Knight of Wands energy. We have the Knight of Cups reversed and the Knight of Wands here, almost giving me an energy of, you may have painted people to be like the most perfect. You may have looked at like their best sides, their best attributes, and kind of painted them to be these just huge lovers, when in time they kind of showed themselves to be otherwise. With the Knight of Wands, this person isn't trying to smooth talk you or be super like, it's like romantic, but it's more fun than anything. It's like, okay, let's have fun. Let's not take things too serious, but not in an F-boy kind of way, not in an F-girl kind of way, but in a way where it's like, you know what? Let's not overpromise. Let's not oversell ourselves. Let's literally just have fun and see if we have a vibe. And I'm feeling like there may be some people who have experienced divorce in this pile as well, or long-term, like 5 years plus relationships ending, or 5-year plus cycles ending. So it's like, that may be right up your alley, just what you need, because you may not even see yourself like getting married anymore. You could be on a decentering journey where you're just not focused on it as well. Not opposed to it, but not focused on it. We have the 7 of Pentacles and the 8 of Pentacles. So 7 of Pentacles is like, okay, you're working. 8 of Pentacles is like you're working on yourself and you're allowing people to work for you. 7 of Pentacles. I get an energy of you kind of being content at this time and finding something that interests you. That 8 of Pentacles is really capturing my attention. It feels like there may be something new in your life that you're doing that is connecting you to this person as well. So be open to that. Like a new hobby that you start, and then that's got you in a new place, and now you're meeting new people. Like, say you've been really drawn to do more art lately. You never really took it seriously. You may not even be that good at it, but just it feels good. Keep leaning into that. Definitely keep leaning into that. That is leading you to your person. And honestly, at this point, nice. We got the Chariot, full steam ahead, things finally moving forward. At this point, it's like, I feel like you understand you don't need to chase anymore. There's an energy of you not needing to force things, chase anyone, make things happen, not needing to manifest even, but really just sit, chill, enjoy your life, and Chariot card allow things to move forward for you. You've already gone through so much that it's like, I'd hate to see you doing the most still, you know, don't forget that part of the journey. It's like you don't want to do too much for another person. And I feel like you've definitely learned that from your last relationship, but you also don't want to do too much in general. You don't want to do too much in all regards, on all levels. We have the Page of Cups, all about being open to new experiences. Ooh, with the King of Pentacles, allowing people to chase you, pursue you, to add into your life, to mystify you, to impress you, to show you what they have to give. Yeah, and I get like that strong energy. It was so clear with the Eight of Pentacles and the Seven of Pentacles, like you working on yourself, doing what you can with what you have, and allowing the King of Pentacles to come through, and more so just being open, Page of Cups, to new experiences and new love. Chariot, things are already moving forward around you. So just leaning into your own creative endeavors and whatever you feel called to at this time. Like if it's fun, lean more into that. That's all that's being asked of you at this time. Or if you need to recharge, let yourself recharge. That's fine as well. So we have the Seven of Swords reversed and the King of Wands reversed. Ooh, there's some people around you who are very attractive though. And there may be some temptation for sure. Like Seven of Swords reverse is like Spirit really calling you to be, I don't want to say disciplined at this time. Seven of Wands at the bottom of the deck. But yeah, there's a lot of people, you know, Wands can also be a bit, it can also kind of hint to some sacral chakra energy, right? People trying to give you that holy wand they got. So there's a lot of people that are attracted to you at this time. And with the Seven of Swords in reverse and the King of Wands reverse, Spirit is saying to watch out for imposters and people who only have like physical to give, or people who are very attractive and seem like they're just trying to be on that, really, like just trying to, you know, have something quick, have something fun. Basically to watch out for people who don't necessarily want something serious. It just feels like there's a little bit of temptation, but also maybe someone around you who's trying, like they have the intention of kind of catching you slipping. We have you needn't worry. So Spirit is saying nothing being called of you at this time. You're really good. You've already gone through a lot of lessons. Really, you could just chill at this time and let the universe kind of do its thing. And we have you glow, we beam. Thank you. So this card is all about how your contribution matters and how the universe is proud of you, and how you just glowing allows the collective to beam, allows all of us to also be in our purpose and experience your light. It's talking about your value and what you add to that picture. Nice. We have I heart you. So I see you moving into a connection where you are being loved. Singles of group one, there's definitely something specific, someone specific that is being directly aligned with you. They're going to be related to a quantum leap. So this is going to be something that leads you to your next new beginning, really in all areas of life. That's what I got for you. My Etsy shop is in the description if you'd like your own private tarot reading, and that is where you can find me. And that's what I have for you today. I'll talk to you soon. All right, if you chose group 2 with the Rose Quartz and the Last Unicorn Tarot, this is your reading for the singles. We're going to see who and what is coming towards you in love. Nice. We got the Queen of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Good energy. We're going to see what love offers you're going to get. Queen of Cups is a very attractive person, very magnetic person, someone who attracts multiple energies towards them, someone who's fruitful because their heart space is turned on. Typically in traditional tarot deck, the Queen of Cups will have like a pile of gold at her feet, gold coins, money, gold cups, wealth, representing fertility, wealth, being taken care of. So let's see. Spirit for group 2. What is coming towards them in love? So yeah, I feel like you're already getting some of this. I feel like you may have people who are, yeah, we have the Divine Feminine that just came out, and the Divine Feminine is very synonymous with Queen of Cups energy. So you're very magnetic and attractive at this time, and it feels like you almost have the opposite problem. Like, you can get attention. You get attention all day, every day. People always looking at you, trying to flirt with you, da da da. You may have a hard time with people committing because they don't feel like they match your frequency. They don't feel like they can offer you very much. They feel like you already have it all, maybe even. Or you're having to beat them off with a stick, but it's just like, I don't feel like I found the one. I haven't, connected with someone that I really like. A lot of people really like me, and I'm, vaguely kind of interested in people, but I don't feel like I've found the one. I feel like you kind of have that opposite problem in some way. So we have the interview card here as well. It's like you're really having to take your time and get to know people. And yeah, they say like we live in a microwave society. So you may be having that problem where it's like people aren't making it through the interview process because they feel like it's too daunting, or they feel vulnerable, they feel exposed because they can tell like, oh, this isn't just another toxic person that's just trying to, along for the ride, hurry up, get into something as quickly as we possibly can, and then have it all blow up and fall out. This person is actually present in the moment, or this person is actually serious. You could get that a lot as well, where it's like people say that you're too serious or you're mature, that kind of thing. Interview, it says talk, conversation, and getting on the same page. So it just kind of feels like you're trying to get on the same page with people and really get clear about what people are looking for before you let them into that next space. And a lot of people aren't making it. Interestingly enough, we have the access granted card. So there's someone watching you on your socials as well. Access granted, it says social media, fake profile, and hiding. So there is someone or multiple people who are in your energy who are hiding, who you've let follow you, especially if you are private or anything like that. Who you've let follow you, who you've let in to a degree, you've let flirt with you, talk to you, know more about you, whatever. Or you've given them your number, but they never called. There's some sort of disconnect where it's like people are not making it to, I want to say second base, but it's not like a physical kind of thing. Like people aren't making it to the next level with you. They're not getting your heart. So I'm wondering like, okay, is that because you're holding it and you're not giving it to them? Or is it because they're literally just crashing out before that? Like, I'm so curious about that. It feels like there may be some sort of delay for you as well. So we'll see what we can do about that, because we have the projected card here and it says future, days, weeks, months. So this card is talking about like your future and how things are meant to go. So it seems like love seems like out of reach to you. It's within reach because there are people around you who want to date you, but out of reach because it's like, are people actually going out of their way to make it happen? Are people actually locking it down? That's where it goes MIA. Like that's where you're having the disconnect. So Spirit may also be calling you out of your current physical location. We have the nightlife card here, which says gamble, taking a risk, Vegas on there. So it's all about kind of like exactly that, taking a risk. It's all about taking a risk, being open, doing things out of your comfort zone, things that you wouldn't normally do. You could also work in nightlife as well, so it's hard for you to trust any love offer you get from there because it's like, ugh, this is my job or this is nightlife. People aren't in the best space, so I don't really trust these love offers. It could be something like that. You got people thinking about you, and I see you getting frustrated. So let's see what the next moves are going to be. We have recalling and TikTok here. Recalling says reminiscing, memories, and returning. So it does look like for the singles of group 2, there is going to be a rekindling between you and someone of the past. But we also have the TikTok card here, so it kind of feels like you're, not that you're running out of time, but it feels like you're ready already, and it's just kind of annoying at this point. Oh no. Group 2, you may be kind of on the brink of saying, F it all, I'll just be single then. Like, it feels like that a little bit. It feels like you're like, okay, you know what? If things aren't going to work out, if there's really this much resistance, maybe I should just take that as a sign and just tap out. So let's see what we got going on moving forward here. Spirit, for group 2 with the rose quartz, who is coming towards the singles? How are we going to rectify this energy? Well, with the person of the past, I can say that if there is someone on your mind who you've been kind of hoping would come through, I do see that it would be better this time around. We do have better space and laying it all out there that has come out. So if someone kind of shut off a connection because they were in a bad space, they had too much going on, there was resistance on their end for whatever reason, say they weren't, past an ex, or you weren't over an ex, so you closed it off. And now you're like, you know what? I do actually want to give this person another chance. I do want things to move forward now. I do see that whether it's you, whether it's them, wherever there was the resistance before, I do see you being in a better space, or this person being in a better space. So you guys have like a way better projection for how this can go. We have laying it all out there as well. So that's good communication. That's the both of you being honest with each other. Like, this is what I have going on, or this is what I had going on. This is why it didn't work before or couldn't work before. And this is what I have going on now. We got scars on my sleeve. So yeah, there's an energy and mutual feelings. Nice. So there's an energy of you being more vulnerable and someone communicating the scars on their sleeve, their vulnerabilities, what's been holding them back. There's also an energy of you just being more vulnerable with people as you're moving forward. Like, listen, this is what I experience, or this is what I have going on. So they know right away what not to do. So if you've been experiencing like a lot of people in your energy attracted to you, but not really making it happen, I see you communicating that to people. Like, listen, this is what I've been experiencing and I don't want that anymore. So people know not to do things like that to you. So people know how to move when it comes to you. We got another energy showing up. We got crushing for a while. So there's someone in your energy who is romantically interested. They've been crushing for a while, and they're trying to make that happen now. They're like, all right, I've been in your energy, group 2. I've been checking you out, crushing, and I'm ready to make my move, which I love because I saw a lot of that in your reading in the beginning where it's like, yeah, there's a lot of people who are in your energy who just aren't making it happen, and I couldn't really tell why. But group 2, you're big pressure. You are big pressure, okay? You're showing up as the Queen of Cups. You're showing up as Divine Feminine. And then we have Love Struck, Secret Admirer, that has just come out. So it's like people, they get nervous around you. They get scared. They don't know if they can offer you something. And I feel like that's a effect from a bigger issue of people kind of being taught that you have to be high value, and that means that you have to make XYZ amount of money, or you have to be involved in this and that, or you have to have this and that. So it's keeping people stuck from even taking action, just keeping people stuck from even trying, because they don't want to get shut down, because they don't want to get rejected. And I feel like with you, your energy is genuine. That's the thing about the Queen of Cups. Like, yeah, she has standards. You cannot come in her area and play in her face. But she's genuine. She's chill most of the time. She's cool. She likes, to be wealthy, abundant, happy. So We're going to break these down person by person and see what they're going to do. We have obvious love interest here as well. So there's someone who you have really good banter with, really good flirtation with. Most likely other people can tell as well that there's something going on here. People around you, like everyone you ask about this situation, whether it's a friend or a stranger, they tell you like, no, I feel like what you're sensing is accurate, or yeah, I feel like there's something there. If there's people that have seen you and this person together, they feel like you guys look like a good couple, or they feel like you make sense. You know, there's that energy. So there's someone also coming through. We'll see what will happen. And then we have making the first move. Listen, you better stop being scared and go get what's yours, okay? Don't miss out because you want things to look a certain kind of way. We were just talking about that. Just talking about how, people end up stuck and not doing anything. This works on the reverse as well, where people don't take action when they are inspired because they feel like, oh, if I get into a connection, it has to go this way. And it's like, it works on both ends, Keeps people stuck in all sorts of forms. So let's see what's going on. Spirit, tell us about this person they're laying it all out there with. This person they're in a better space with. What is their love offer? What will happen here with this person? We have the Hierophant, so they've definitely come into some higher knowledge. This person has definitely come into some wisdom, and they've also found the key. The Hierophant, the person on the Hierophant, is holding up a key, and they're looking at it, and they're pondering. So I feel like this person has come into some knowledge, some understanding of what this connection is and also what is expected of them. And they've released like their preconceived notions and their assumptions, and they've stepped into truth. Like, you know what? I've been making this about XYZ, but it's really about ABC. So let me just surrender to what I now know. We have the Knight of Swords reversed, so they could come back with an apology as well. This is them kind of backtracking, apologizing, changing up their communication method as well. Wow, we have the Knight of Wands and the Three of Swords. They're taking some sort of L, or it's like they've come into a deep realization of how they were just totally wrong about something. They're being honest with themselves and they're being honest with you. And with the Three of Swords, I feel like they're going to communicate to you how they've been heavily triggered, or vice versa. With the scars on my sleeve energy that came up before as well. So I see really good communication. Knight of Wands, I see they have a renewed sense of purpose, a renewed sense of power as well. It's like, okay, they're seeming like they're in a much better energy. They have just much more energy in general. So if this person was like, oh, I don't feel like going out, or you guys got stuck into a routine like Netflix and chill, or let me just sit around and hang out while you like watch the game or ignore me. Like if it was anything like that, I see that changing. Knight of Wands, they have more life force, more energy. So I feel like this person may have done some sort of lifestyle change or cleared whatever past cycle, dealt with that, trauma or negative experience in love that was holding them back. Spirit, tell us about this person who has been crushing for a while. We have the Moon and the Eight of Cups reversed. So it's still a bit unknown with this person. Eight of Cups reversed, they haven't fully let go. I feel like this is maybe a situation with someone who you've had flirtation with or who you've talked to. They could have your phone number. The person on this card is looking at their phone. So they could have your phone number and you guys could have had like a really good stint of texting or maybe even FaceTiming or phone calls, or like a really good phone call, a long one too. And then it kind of fizzled out. But with that Eight of Cups reversed, they're coming back around. And Queen of Cups, they're honoring your energy. They're honoring who and what you are. This person honestly could just be kind of a low effort kind of person. That's how it feels to me. It feels like they're kind of wrapped up in the whole, I don't want to pursue because I don't want to get rejected. They could be wrapped up in that as well, for sure. So they're getting out of that because of you, Queen of Cups. They see who you are and they want it. We have the Five of Coins. Oof. You know, this person feels like they don't have that much life force. Like we were just talking about this person with a renewed sense of life force. Maybe that's a collective energy. Everyone is constantly drained by social media, drained by physical activity with, you know, sacral chakra type of activity, physical intimacy with a bunch of people just draining their life force. We do have the sun at the bottom of the deck, which is an energy of spirit coming in and helping along the situation. So with this person who's been crushing for a while, or who's had your number and you guys have been talking, texting, calling, whatever, but it kind of dropped off at some point. Eight of Cups reversed, they haven't fully let go, but Five of Coins, there's a very real problem. Like they don't have life force, they don't have energy. They're draining themselves in some way. I keep hearing video games as well. Now I'm hearing gambling. Now I'm seeing the Stake app. So anyways, they could, you know, be gambling, or they could be draining their energy, their money in some way, dealing with something or someone that's holding them back, like maybe even a job. So the Sun card could also represent like a new opportunity coming in that'll help change the situation, but it also represents spirit having a hold on the situation and being involved. So I feel like with this one, spirit's going to come through and help this situation along in some way and give you guys an opportunity to make it work. And the Sun card would be a card of a good outcome. So I do feel like things are likely to go well. You're in a win-win position where you will be able to take your pick. Spirit, tell us about this obvious love interest. Tell us about this person they've been flirting with, or this person that other people can see them with. Wow, we got the Ten of Cups. Dang, and the Four of Wands. Four of Wands is marriage energy. Dude, everybody in your energy group 2 is like messed up in some way though, I can't lie. We have the Ten of Cups and the Four of Wands. So you could see this being like your marriage partner, which is so funny because with that obvious love interest, that's the vibe I was getting, where it's like everyone could see you guys look like a good couple. You make sense. We have Temperance reversed and the Emperor reversed with the Four of Coins reversed. So Four of Coins reversed, maybe a moment of vulnerability coming up, where you guys just have a moment. It's giving like we in the club having a great time. Both of us are loosened up because, you know, we got that drink. I got that drink in my cup. Both of you guys are loosened up and you just have a very real vulnerable moment that causes a breakthrough. We have the Emperor reverse and the Temperance reverse. So I feel like a part of the problem is this person may be younger than you, or they don't see themselves as very much. I don't know what it is. I don't know if you're just like a boss babe or a boss. Like, I don't know what it is. Like everybody thinks this about you though. So I don't know what's up with that, but everyone thinks you're too good for them. You could be someone who comes across as like too serious or mature, or someone who's accomplished a lot in this life. Someone who's also very present in the moment and not very dissociative. So it's like even having conversations with you, people are used to being on the surface level, or people are used to dealing with other people who also have a solar plexus block, so they're not as expressive, they're not as present in the moment. They're constantly like micromanaging all of their behavior and in their head versus in the moment. It could be that. So it's just like, wow, you're dealing with someone who all their energy is in this moment, so it's very intense. But I keep getting this energy and it's like annoying with you, because it's like everyone thinks you're too good, and I'm like, okay, what's up with that? Is it that you really are? Like, have you just girl bossed, or, you know, bossed up too close to the sun, or what is it? What is that? But we have Temperance reverse and the Emperor reverse. So yeah, I do see this person, Four of Coins reverse, taking a risk on you, which is interesting because the Nightlife card talking about taking a gamble and a risk is right underneath that. I do see them taking a risk due to a very vulnerable moment with you, and there will be an opportunity to move forward. Spirit, how about these love-struck secret admirers? Is anyone going to come through? What's going to happen with this person or these people? Again, King of Cups reversed. You see, you're showing up as the Queen of Cups, and then we have the King of Cups reversed. So it's like Ace of Swords, people want to have conversations with you, and that's enough for them. And I feel like you've experienced that. I feel like you've experienced like people getting their fill as quickly as possible with you. One conversation being enough to make this person feel like, all right, I'm good. Like, I had a taste. I can't afford the full thing, but I had a taste, so I'm good. Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, honestly, these people are going to have to match your energy. We have the Three of Coins reversed. People are going to have to match your energy, or it's just not going to happen. It's not going to, go through. Spirit, can you tell us anything about group 2 making the first move? Anything they need to know about this? Three of Coins reverse. Spirit is saying, do not make the first move based off of impulse. Ace of Cups, Ace of Coins reverse. Do not make the first move when it comes to anyone who's attractive, trying to get you out of your comfort zone. Dang, we keep getting Pentacles coming up for this. Page of Coins reversed. Spirit is saying, no more making the first move, when it comes to people being attractive or based on ideas. This is actually looking like Spirit is telling you not to make the first move and to be very weary of doing that and playing, Captain Sava. That's what I got for you, group 2. My Etsy shop is in the description. If you'd like your own private tarot reading, that is where you can find me. And that's what I got for you today. I'll talk to you soon. All right, if you chose group 3 with the Tiger's Eye, Crystal Point, and the Essential Tarot, this is your reading, singles. Tapping in to see who is coming towards you in love. What love offers will you receive in the near future? Ooh, we got the King of Cups at the bottom of the deck, so that's definitely a good sign. Some divine masculine energy coming towards you, and heavy on the towards you. Group 3, where people are pursuing you, seeing something that they like within you and doing something about it. Love that. All right, Spirit, for group 3 with the Tiger's Eye. Please show us who and what is coming towards group 3. Nice. A little bit of a spiritual warfare energy kind of going on around you, but you actually seem to be either A, unbothered, or B, unaffected by everything that's going on. We have Archangel Michael here. It says protection, prevention from harm, and divine intervention. So there's an energy. You may be working with Archangel Michael at this time. Great angel to work with for protection. Association with Mars, spiritual warfare. So if there is a lot of spiritual warfare going on, definitely, hitting up your boy Archangel Michael will help and be beneficial. He likes brass, so if you can put something made of brass on your altar and he likes the color red, putting a red rose, that's enough. Lighting a red candle, whatever you can do. That's a good way you can call him into your space and, just ask him, for his protection and whatever it is that you need. Maybe looking up a psalm even, from the Bible, and you can look up like Psalms for spiritual protection. And there's actually a book called The Power of Psalms, which I love. I love that book. I used it recently personally for some rituals that I was doing, and it's been amazing. Like really, really good. Psalms, that whole book is the spells, period. But anyways, yeah, The Power of Psalms, maybe you want to get into that book. You can probably find it on Amazon for less than $10, less than $15. It's like a blue and white cover. But yeah, working with Archangel Michael, it feels like that energy is already around you though, because right away I was getting this vibe where it kind of feels like the world is crashing and burning, and here you are standing like perfectly fine, perfectly untouched, some way, somehow, even in the midst of everything that's going on. So God's favorite. I don't know what's up with that. Like if there's a reason, if you've been really big on your spiritual protection, or if it's always been this way your whole life, but you are heavily protected. I can definitely say that. The hamster wheel, it says surviving and daily hustle. So you may be kind of head down in your work right now. And we finally have your moment here. We have today and unconditional. Today says the present moment, now and in the moment. Unconditional love says genuine, certain love. So yeah, I see you guys connecting with someone. You're liking them a lot. This love is certain. It looks fruitful. You can look at this love, this lover, and you can see it going somewhere. This person has like real certain love to offer you. Oh my goodness. If there is someone holding on to your energy, this would definitely be a great time to do like a cord cutting, a releasing, a banishing, return to sender. Someone may be trying to stir up trouble for you. It's like as you're so protected, it's irritating people. It's irritating their demons, so to speak. Yeah, people may be trying to make drastic moves, or you may have to make drastic moves. So listen, Spirit is giving you signs and signals that like the one is on the way. We did have the King of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So a very specific person, a very stable love offer. We got synchronicities. It says signs 1111, 222, 333. You may be seeing all sorts of angel numbers at this time. Dreams, mementos, different signs and signals that love is on the way. But we do have waves here. It says emotions coming and going. So I do see, though you are spiritual protected, there's like a wave, or that may be how it's happening. Like overall, you're good. And then you have this drama or this person that comes in waves to bother you. Someone is very much so feeling like, look at this clown on this card. They're feeling like the fool. They're feeling like they've been played in some way. Threatened says embarrassed and appearances. And then we have receipts where it says proof and show me. So you are pulling out the receipts on someone, like you're proving to them like, no, you actually like this. It's like someone may be trying to like gaslight you. And you're having to be like, no, you haven't been serious all along. Look at these messages between us. Nothing about this is serious. Look, here's where you told me you didn't want to be in this connection. And now you're saying you do. You know, no, it's like it feels like you're having to be very direct with someone and show them like quite literally what you're saying is not at all how things happened or what happened. What you're saying is not how you really feel or how you've been showing up in this connection. You may be embarrassed, like giving someone a blow to the ego, even like they think they're, you know, such a great person, and you're showing them, well, look exactly how you treated me. Things that you couldn't even like say out loud because maybe it embarrassed you or it was hurtful to you, or you couldn't believe certain things happened. It's like you're speaking on it. You're speaking on it and you're saying like, no, you did this to me, or this is what happened with you. I'm seeing you put someone in their place, and I see you completely cutting them off. So there is a situation starting as another one is coming to a close. We have the drastic card here. This person may be trying to take drastic action towards you, showing up at your house, blowing up your phone. I'm talking 100+ calls, like in text, calling from multiple numbers. It could get really crazy. Showing up at your job even. Drastic says extreme, harsh cutoff. So I see you cutting someone off, being done with someone, being done with something, getting out of this like toxic cycle. And definitely picking up on an energy of someone fighting back. So Spirit wants you to know, listen, you have protection around you, and to call Archangel Michael into you right now, into this space, into this time, into this moment. So maybe instead of like you being already kind of surrounded by angels and being more favored, like, you know, from time, maybe this is like a call to action. Spirit's kind of saying, I know you're more focused on, you know, what feels important, like finance at this time, but there's actually something to be aware of in your energy that needs to be handled. All right, let's see. These cards are very active for you. Nice. Okay, so we do have bees to honey. So there are multiple people in your energy. And that typically is, you know, kind of what happens when you're like a magnet. You typically attract multiple people. And they say that as soon as you get in a relationship, or as soon as you're about to get in a relationship, that's when everyone wants to come into your life and profess their love and do the most. So yeah, that could be something that you are also experiencing in this time, where it's like, okay, you're finally getting geared up for a very specific high level relationship, and then now there's all these other people in your energy. So I do see people being attracted to you. We have love struck, secret admirer, so we'll see what action this person will take. But I feel like spirit is calling you towards like someone very specific. We also have right hand / confidant. So this is a person you can trust. This is your right hand, a person you can go to, someone who supports you emotionally, someone who's there during all phases of your life, not just when you're happy, but also when you're down. Not just when you're in a childlike, playful energy, but also when you're on your boss stuff and you're like handling things. This person matches that energy. So I feel like a change in the sense that someone is coming in and you're able to be all versions of yourself with them. It's like they don't just expect you to be happy all the time or in a good vibe, or they don't just like to see you at one specific kind of time of the day, you know, only late at night, or only on Saturdays, only da da da. Like, it's like, I see this person being your right hand, the person you can always go to. We do have instigator / setup, so I'm going to clarify that with tarot and see what's going on here. But this could be someone that you get connected with through a friend, or you could have a friend around you that's kind of being an instigator and trying to set you up with someone. I'm going to check on that and see if like what that's giving, because I'm like, okay, is it, because we don't need the assist with spirit already kind of aligning you with someone specific. So what's the deal with that? I'll see. But we have making the first move here as well. So you may be called to make the first move. If you do, it'll be very easy for you. It'll feel natural. We have DTR, determining the relationship. So someone is wanting clarity. I can't help but to feel like this is that person you got to pull out the receipts for, because this person is so used to having access to you. They're so used to being able to come into your life, mosey in whenever they feel, and just kind of like play in your energy and just kind of like soak up your essence. And I'm like, you must be over that. So DTR, I see you finally determining the relationship with someone, and some of you are going to give it a try. You've been dealing with this person for a long time and you do want to see where it goes, and some of you will just kind of pull out those receipts and close the chapter. Regardless, I see you getting treated. I see you getting taken care of. I see someone giving you princess / prince treatment. So even if you're a masculine, okay, and you like feminines, I see your feminine taking you out, getting you, you know, splurging on you, taking care of you, showing you that, hey, we're in this together and I want to care for you as much as I want you to care for me. So that'll be really nice. All right, let's break these down. Spirit, what is the love offer from the secret admirer? What's going to happen with that? Wow, Nine of Cups reversed and the Fool reversed is like someone who more admires you, someone who thinks you're attractive, but not exactly someone who makes it happen. I'm getting that this person may also be from a different culture than you, and they could be from a culture that expects whatever the opposite polarity is. They could expect that, you know, like partner to be more reserved, more quiet. It's like this person is attracted to you. And yeah, Three of Wands. Three of Wands with the Three of Swords. You may be seeing 303, 313 a lot when you're around this person. Nine of Cups reversed with the Fool reversed. Honestly, I don't feel like they're going to make a move, because with that Fool in reverse, with that Nine of Cups reversed, it's like they're too scared or they feel like they're out of alignment. Nine of Cups reversed, they don't feel like they can have everything you need. Like, it feels like they may come from a culture that's known for having like small, like it feels like they come, like, listen, I'm just saying, like, it feels like they're known for not having what they assume that you would be looking for. That's how this feels. Or maybe they do, you know, maybe they don't have what it takes or what you're looking for, and they know that. We have the Three of Swords with the Three of Wands here. It's like they're kind of in this freeze response because they feel like if they were to move towards you, it would lead to Three of Swords, some sort of blow to the ego or some sort of heartbreak, or, you know, you guys would end up finding you're misaligned, or they don't feel confident that they have what you need. Bottom of the deck, we have the Seven of Swords. So this person is kind of on demon time. They're like, listen, if I can get even just one night with group 3, that'll suffice. So watch out for these love-struck secret admirers. If they're super nervous in your energy and they don't seem confident, don't take that as a compliment. Take that as a threat, because it's like they may just swindle you out of your pants, okay? And then you end up like, what just happened? Yeah, you got. Be careful about that, Spirit. How about this person they're determining the relationship with? What is the love offer here? What will happen with this? Wow. It seems like you kind of want new over, dang. We got the Eight of Wands reverse and the Queen of Swords. That's like, skirt, before you can even get it out of your mouth, sir. Before you even finish that sentence, ma'am. I'm not, like, that's like you literally being like, Queen of Swords, I'm not even going to let you finish your sentence. Like, I don't think we're in alignment, or I'm not interested. Honestly, with the Strength card in reverse. Too much may have happened. This person may have hurt you. Yeah, with the Wheel of Fortune here, you're looking for new, and Two of Swords, you don't even want this person to look at you. You don't want to look at this person. This could be someone that you're just not attracted to, that's trying to say, okay, what are we doing? So the person that's been taking you out, that you know you haven't been interested in, they could finally be like, okay, what are we doing? I want to commit. If you're in that situation. Or this is, the person that you got to pull the receipts out on, like, okay, you say this, you say you're a good, I just feel like this person is a little delulu. I feel them kind of giving a vibe where it's like, I'm a good guy, I do this, I do that, and it's like you have to pull out the receipts like, no, you're not a good guy. My tire blew out and you didn't come to get me. Or I was trying to have a serious conversation with you and you da-da-da. Or you're pulling out the receipts on how this person did not show up for you. So I see you being honest with someone like, listen, the version of you in your head, it has not been accurate. Eight of Wands reversed with the Queen of Swords. I just feel like you're kind of over it. Kind of over pretending, over having to deal with drama even. So someone's trying to, DTR with you, but honestly, once you finally get to the point where it's like, either this person already knows how you feel, so it just feels insulting for this person to say, what are we doing? Or it's a situation where you're not interested in this person, so you're finally, Queen of Swords cutting it off once they come out with it and they finally say, like, what are we? You're like kind of in a place where it's like, okay, I just got to be honest. Or, whatever it is, Strength card reverse, you're not interested, and it's kind of just like a dub, honestly. Spirit, tell us about this right hand / confidant. This connection that will be unconditional. This person that they can trust. Where is this relationship going? How is this coming about? So this connection is being led to you by Spirit. And I got the Today card earlier in your spread where you're finally having your moment. So typically with your moment, it's like when the universe kind of approves. Typically it kind of hints towards the universe having some sort of effect on the situation or bringing this together. And we have the Devil in reverse at the bottom of the deck here. So once you clean up the other cycles, this is going to magically manifest. We got the Ace of Wands. It's going to come towards you. Six of Cups. It'll be a blessing from Spirit. Spirit will directly give you this person. It's not something you have to chase after. But we do have the King of Pentacles in reverse. So this person may be handling something on their end. A lot of times when love doesn't come through or anything, money, etc., we assume it's because of something that we have going on. When it's money, it could be the collective, something the collective is struggling, so they're not able to invest in you or whatever you have to offer. or when it's love, they could be going through their own lessons and kind of going through it. And here you are assuming, oh, it's not manifesting because there's more I need to do. You're not a constant self-improvement project. Not everything is always on you. This person is going to be hand-delivered by the universe, and Spirit does not want you to try to meddle with the process. We have the Page of Cups reverse and the 10 of Wands. So this is coming in pretty soon here. I would say within the next 3 months. So not too much longer of a wait, but also with that 10 of Wands, that's a strong cycle completion card. And we have the Page of Cups reverse. So Spirit's like, this is about not starting new cycles in the interim, kind of getting rid of anything that would be misaligning you from this, and really just kind of being open, 10 of Wands, closing your old cycles and letting this come to you. Spirit, what can you tell us about this instigator? Is this a good energy, or what's going on with this? Who is this? What is this? We have the King of Wands and the King of Cups. Ooh, okay, so this may be how you meet your boo. Because we got 2 kings showing up, and we got some good ones. You know, the King of Wands, very fiery, a good time. Someone who's more extroverted, and then we have the King of Cups. Okay, we got fire and water here. So the King of Cups, the other side of the spectrum, a lover. And that's the card that was at the bottom of the deck when we first started your reading, the King of Cups. So I feel like this instigator could be the person who connects you to your King of Cups, to your next serious partner. So if you meet a new friend, definitely lean into that friendship, because that person could literally be the missing link between you and your next person and have a significant role in that. That's what I have for you, Group 3. My Etsy shop is in the description. If you'd like your own private tarot reading or any of my other magical offerings, that is where you can find me. And that's what I got for you today. I'll talk to you soon. All right, if you chose Group 4 with the 78 Doors Tarot and the Yellow Sunstone, this is your reading, tapping in to see who is coming towards you as a single person in love. What love offers are coming towards you, Spirit, for Group 4? Group 4 with the Yellow Sunstone. Please show us who and what is coming in love for Group 4. What love offers do they have coming through? Ooh, so right away we have some fun. Maybe a connection that starts off very quickly with someone that you've seen in the dream space, or someone that you don't know quite yet. Oof. Wow, you guys, you're getting a lot of really cool energy, really good energy. Okay, so we have Escapade and Alien here. Escapade says vacation, hideaway, and adventure. So I see you going on a little weekender, or going on a little trip with someone who you're very interested in, with someone who you're very drawn to. Yeah, even with the adventure card, it feels like you guys just kind of like doing little things that kind of make you feel, you know, like a kid again, like hanging out downtown in your city, walking around, going to the different museums or whatever activities they have. Now I'm seeing a skate park. I'm seeing late night spontaneous trips to get Slurpees. I'm seeing riding around, catching a vibe in the car, good music, good vibes. Yeah. And then the Alien, it says telepathic dreams and songs. So this could be someone you have a telepathic connection to. This could be someone you see in the dream space before you see them in the physical. This could be someone who you hear their name repeatedly in songs before they come through. Or there is a specific song that's really speaking to you, and it's like an omen for you, where it just feels so right, and it's like, it's just so odd, like something about a very specific song. You feel like it's talking to you, it's telling you something, and I can second that. I can definitely feel that here as well. We have the wish card and commitment. Okay, you better make your wish, even if you gotta pause the video and go ahead and do it now and affirm it in the comments. Okay, go ahead and make your wish, group 4. Or I'll do you one better. Make a little ritual out of it. Light yourself a little candle. It doesn't matter what kind, whatever you have. If you do have a pink or a red candle, pink would probably be a little bit better. All the better. And just speak your wish over that candle, or you can write a love letter to Spirit and thank Spirit for your past experiences, and then let Spirit know, okay, I've learned those lessons, or I've experienced what I needed to, and I'm ready for the next. I'm ready for the next person, the next phase, the next relationship. Wish says hoping, praying, and yearning. Commitment says long-term relationship. So I see you stepping into a long-term relationship here, and it's looking like it is a wish fulfillment, a wish come true. So definitely take the time to tell Spirit what it is you're looking for, even if it's just like speaking out loud. You don't have to do a ritual, but the more energy you put into it, I really do feel like the better. But if that's too much for you, just speak out loud to Spirit what it is you're looking for. This is a confirmation of a wish fulfillment. All right, let's see. We got some other stuff going on here as well. We have negotiator and racing here. So there may be someone that you kind of have your sights set on, and Spirit is kind of saying, if you can release that desire, and you can open up to the potential of something new, of someone new, you could really get a really good blessing here. Negotiator, it says bargaining and begging. So there could be someone who's begging for you, or there could be someone that you're begging for, and it's just like, act right, please, just do what you need to do. And it really just feels like, you know, someone is digging in their heels. Every time you try to compromise, it's just not enough for them. It's like, I've already bent over backwards to even get to the compromise point, and then you're not even meeting at the compromise. Like, come on. It feels like there's only so much, you know, you can do. So with the racing card, it says avoiding and running. I feel like if someone is running from you at this time, definitely let them. If you're running from someone at this time, do a cord cutting. You know, do your cord cutting, do your blocking, your banishing rituals so they can stop. We have nightlife. It says gambling, taking a risk. So there is someone in your energy who feels very almost hot and cold. Like one day they're interested and they're trying to put in effort, and then the next day they're running. This person doesn't know what they're doing. They could be overstimulated and kind of just throwing it at the wall, seeing what sticks, seeing like, oh, does this work with group 4? Does this work with group 4? Oh, I got to pull away. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. I'm going through it. I don't like to communicate when I'm going through it, so I'm not communicating anything. Like it seems like someone is very all over the place. We have family. It says blood ties and inner circle. You could be starting a family in the near future, or this person, you could be connected to their family, and that could be what's tying you together. You know, one of their family members could be in your inner circle, and they could be reporting back to that person about you, which is why this person always comes back when you're freshly in a relationship. We have sacral chakra based connection. This could be a connection based on a physical intimacy. Dang, and it's so crazy how literally outside of this cycle you're being treated so well. We got genuine connection at the bottom of the deck. So that is what awaits you, group 4. But I do see things coming to a head with this person who's been running from you. And perhaps this is not that you've been bending over backwards to, you know, be with them. Perhaps that's something that you're willing to do. But with laying it all out there coming up with sacral chakra based connection, I think you guys will have a moment where you will kind of like DTR, determine the relationship and see what you have going on, where you will finally lay it all out there and communicate. This could even be an energy of you giving this person an ultimatum, like, listen, this is what I need from you, or this is what I expect from you. in order for us to move forward. I just have to lay it all out there. We have shacking up and familiar face. So it seems like people are really used to a certain version of you. It feels like you could be living with someone, or you could be shacking up with someone, always seeing them. You got your spin-a-night bag. You come over there all the time, or they come to yours all the time. But there doesn't seem to be very much evolution in this connection. It seems like you kind of are in a routine with this person. And at this point, it's just feeling like, okay, it's familiar. You know, this is a familiar face. This is someone I'm used to, but it also feels like you're kind of growing tired of this dynamic. So I do see things coming to a head. We'll see what love offer they're going to give you, what's going to happen with this situation. But I do see you or them laying it all out there like, okay, what are we doing? So you can be set free if need be. Now, interestingly enough, we have desired person. So that's a manifestation. That's a wish fulfillment. We have putty in your hands. And then we have love at first sight. So that's an energy of like you falling for someone right away, them falling for you right away, you getting your exact manifestation, you getting your SP, your specific person, your desired person. And this person, ironically, being putty in your hands, whereas like the last person you may have been dealing with was kind of running, or super avoidant. That could be their love language, avoidant or disorganized. Not the love language, but their attachment style, disorganized and avoidant. And then on the other end, you're getting with this person and they're like totally putty in your hands, willing to give you whatever it is you need, whatever it is you're looking for. It's just like night and day with these energies, Spirit, for group 4. The genuine connection card came out. So Spirit is saying you are in alignment with a genuine connection. Wow, with mutual feelings. I feel like Spirit is really speaking in this reading. Spirit is making it so clear that you may have been hung up on someone who wasn't giving you what you were giving back. Whether it's they just weren't investing the hard, foundational stuff that's needed to keep a relationship going, or whether their feelings weren't genuine and it was more coming from a space of what they could receive from you. I see you moving into a genuine connection with a person that has mutual feelings for you. And they're putty in your hands. They would do anything for you. And this is a wish fulfillment. It's someone that you asked for, whether consciously or subconsciously. All right, let's get into the tarot, Spirit. What is happening with this familiar face? Where is this connection going? What is their love offer? Dang. It's crazy because we have the 3 of Pentacles here. So it's like your guides, their guides want you together, or your family, their family likes you together. We have the Ace of Cups with the Sun in reverse and the Magician in reverse. So it's rare that I genuinely feel like the problem is all on one person's end, but I am clearly seeing that someone has a wall up, or someone is not giving their side of the bargain. It could be because they're overstimulated. It could be because they're investing their energy elsewhere. Meaning, like, I heard video games, or their friends. Some sort of community is like draining their energy. I was getting that a lot with, I think, group 2 as well. You may have felt called to group 2. But we have the Sun reverse, the Ace of Cups reverse. So it's like this person is definitely blocking their own blessings and getting in their own way. Ironically, we have the 3 of Pentacles here. 3 of Pentacles is a card of working with the higher power. So it's like your angels want this. Your angels, your ancestors, they like, well, maybe not the ancestors, because I got an energy from the ancestors like, not us. We don't. Okay, fine. Ancestors are spicy. Maybe the ancestors know, but the spirit guides, they could see this happening. They could see it working out. They see the compatibility. Your ancestors may be fed up, especially if you work with them quite a bit. So you would call on them to help you in whatever you're going through. Typically, ancestors have more visibility as well, and also that human experience. So it's like they tend to be more opinionated about matters that would affect, us humans, like relationships and stuff like that, because they've already gone through the experience. So it's not like a spirit guide from another constellation that's like, well, we need this lesson or we need this gift from this person. It's like they're much more tapped into like the feelings and the experience of it all. But anyways, yeah, Three of Pentacles, you do have some sort of spiritual support with this, but we have the Magician in reverse. It kind of just seems like an unworkable situation. You have all the components of the perfect dough to make the perfect bread, to make the perfect dessert. But this person let it dry out, or this person let it sit too long. It's like they're interfering, they're getting in the way, they're not investing what they, their end of the bargain in this relationship. And it's keeping things at a standstill. Spirit, are they getting out of that energy? What's going to happen here? They know they should do something, but it's like they're ignoring the signs, or I feel like this person is choosing to stay stuck. I feel like they are used to your support, used to you liking them, used to you being Superman, Superwoman, saving the day. Wow, the Queen of Wands, Nine of Cups, with the Ten of Swords. This relationship has a lot of potential. Oh, I'm hearing that song. I think it's called From Time. It's Drake and Jhené Aiko. And she says, I love me enough for the both of us. Yeah. With that song channeling through, this person, Nine of Cups, is used to you being such a lover. Queen of Wands is used to you being mature, handling everything, always being in control, always knowing what to do, being solution oriented, having enough life force, enough energy to handle things. And this person drains their energy. Maybe they watch certain things, that drain them physically. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they play, I don't know, too much video games. They're always on their phone scrolling, they doom scroll. They hang out with their friends too much. They do too much with nightlife. They definitely have a leak in their energy and they're not getting rid of it. And honestly, they're assuming that you're just going to fix it and almost feeling entitled, like it's your job to fix it and to handle it at this point. So we got the Two of Swords with the Ace of Wands. They know what with the Ace of Swords. They know what they should do, but they're just not doing it. And so I feel like it's getting to a point, Ten of Swords, there isn't anything you can do in this situation to fix it anymore. It's kind of just like this person, you may have shacked up with them, grown a heavy attachment to them, really love them even, but they're just not holding up their end of the bargain. So if I had to say, I feel like you'll end up leaving this person behind. And I feel like that. Like we got the High Priestess at the bottom of the deck, reversed. She don't need to look into her crystal ball. She already knows what's up. Sometimes you don't need a reading. Sometimes you already know what people got going on and if they're going to show up or not. And it's just a matter of honoring your intuition. Spirit, what can you tell us about this genuine connection here with this brand new person they're having a lot of fun with? We have the Ace of Wands reversed, Justice in reverse, and the Six of Cups. So this is a very quick, random change in fate here. With the Justice card reversed, it's like you just get somewhere at the right time. It's like, say there's a restaurant you've been wanting to try for months, but it's always packed. You're on a walk with a friend. You walk by that restaurant and you're like, oh, so this restaurant's over here. Let's just walk in. You walk in. They're like, yeah, we're packed, but there's 2 spots at the bar if you want to sit at the bar. You're like, yes. So now you get to try the restaurant when there's like months long wait. That's just the first thing that came to mind to explain this energy. It's like Justice in reverse. You couldn't have predicted this. And it's not necessarily like something that you worked for. This is a pure matter of luck. A pure matter of making the wish or doing that ritual at a time where there were very favorable aspects in the stars, the astrology was right. It's just like you're in the right place at the right time and you, boom, instantly have a beautiful change of fate. So this is very random. 6 of Cups, childlike love. I was getting that a lot with this energy where it's like, oh, it makes you feel like a kid again. And we have the Ace of Wands reversed. It's like, it's not even, does not even count as a manifestation. It's like something that rather just manifests as if it's a literal alien. It just spawns out of nowhere. I feel like this is a very, very lucky break for you, Group 4. Spirit, what else can you tell us? We have the King of Cups here with the 7 of Wands reversed. It's like 0 effort, you know, because 7 of Wands can be a card of being under high pressure. 7 of Wands could be a placement of having a lot kind of working against you. And with the 7 of Wands reversed, it's like the clouds just part and shine so you can have your moment. You know, think of like planning a spring wedding and then it's raining on your wedding day, and it's like as if by magic, the moment the ceremony starts, the rain stops. And it starts right back up again the moment you walk into the reception hall and you're no longer outside for the ceremony. We got the King of Cups here with the Fool card. This relationship will offer you, I just heard second chance, will offer you, Fool card, a new beginning, an opportunity to experience real love with someone who really cares about you in a very unexpected, surprising way. Heavy on the random too, just like everything coming together is so random with this one. We have pucker up, buttercup, and don't be misled. So Spirit is saying, first of all, pucker up, buttercup, get ready for some romance. Get ready to have some fun, and don't be misled. I really do obviously feel like it's talking about this 10 of Swords situation. Spirit is saying we can no longer bank on this person going through change, transformations. Don't be misled by someone's potential. Take them as exactly how they're showing up today, and that's it. That's where we're at with it. That's what I have for you, Group 4. My Etsy shop is in the description if you'd like your own private tarot reading or any of my other magical offerings. And that's what I have for you today. I'll talk to you soon.